Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At center, Nicholas Claxton. At small forward, Joe Harris. At shooting guard, Kyrie Irving. At the other guard position, James Harden. At the other forward position, Kevin Durant. Let's meet your Atlanta Hawks. Starting at center, standing 6'8", number 17, Onyeka Okongwu. At shooting guard, standing 6'2", number 5, DeAnthony Melton. Starting at small forward, at 6'6", number 13, Boogie Bogdanovic. At forward, 6'9", number 20, John Collins. At guard, 6'1", number 11, Trae Young. The head coach for your Atlanta Hawks is Nate McMillan. Fans, let's hear it for your Atlanta Hawks.
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. And tonight, our matchup, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. Let's see some of the numbers here for Joe Harris.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Bogdanovic is out there with Collins. Then it's Young. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Melton in at the 2. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Young against Harden. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Claxton the pass to Harris. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, just tremendous focus from the veteran Joe Harris. This guy aggressively going at the defense inside.
It's Okongwu, top of the key. Durant with the steal. On the wing, Irving. To the paint, here's Claxton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Young dishes to Collins. Durant with some nice D.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Irving. It's deflected. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. He gets that one.
And defensively, everyone wants to body up Young. And he expects that and has the body control to combat it.
Now here is Harris. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Harden against Young. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Goes up on the high post. Rebounded by the Nets.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Now here's Harden. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Melton. That's tipped. Harris against Bogdanovich. Harris kicks to KD. Nets passing it around. Pass to Irving. Shoots over Melton. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Durant.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
And here's Harden. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And the Nets with possession here. Harden surveying the D. Okongwu knocks it away. For the three. And James Harden good for 3.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
There's the pass to Okongwu. Tipped away. In the corner, it's Melton. Shot from the wing, and he connects with the jumper. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Leading by 5. Durant, and the layup's good off the glass. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Young pass to Okongwu. Collins dishes to Young. Over Durant. And it's sent back by KD.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
Harden finds Durant. Passes to Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And here's Melton. 11-point game his last outing. Harris against Bogdanovich. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Now here's Harden. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Count that one. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Pass to Melton. Now the dish to Okongwu. Over Irving. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 10. Harris inside. He is covered by Bogdanovic. A nice shot by Harris.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Harden to pass to Claxton. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter comes in for Okongwu. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Then for the Nets, Aldridge comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Dennis Mills in for James Harden. Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. Rejected by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Jang is checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for Young. Mans checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. Six to shoot. Here's Schroeder. And the three ball is good.
Well, you can see Schroeder willing to take more and more threes. If you're going to stay in the league, you've got to make them.
Pass to Mills. Takes it inside. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. And the Nets lead by 8.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The pass to Huerter. Feeds to Collins. Over KD. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
KD against Collins. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Atlanta's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Now Hunter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he drops it in from the low post. And now just a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
So it's Atlanta now, following Durant's three-point attempt. Schroeder up top, defended by Durant. Offensive rebound. Back to Huerter. Schroeder outside. Launches it, and Durant sends it back. Nets leading by 4. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Mills. Nice hit again, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
Terrific at just being aggressive. Aldridge excels at putting pressure on the D and getting the call.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Aldridge.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles a rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
Right, he's checked in for John Collins. And a change for the Nets. Griffin's checked in. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Schroeder with the ball. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Here's Herter. That three off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Mills. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Brown finds Aldridge. The shot comes out, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Terrence Mann taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. James Johnson's checked in for Brooklyn. And he makes both free throws. The Hawks trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brown against Schroeder. Hunter for 3. Griffin grabs the board.
Just doing the job on the backboard. And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Right. Trying to get open as Jang hits the close-range jumper.
DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
Here's Mills. Got a hand on it. Wright against Griffin. And finished off by Wright.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And Brooklyn has possession after the basket by Atlanta. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Wright dishes to Jang. Kicks it to Schroeder. Back to Jang. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And now just a 2-point Nets lead. And it's Mills with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
Now here's Mills. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Mills has got 5. 6 seconds left here in the first quarter. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And Kevin Durant able to get his shot anytime he wants. But he points out that defense requires all 5.
This league does not one-on-one defense, so it's a team defense. And, the best defenders, the reason why they're the best defenders is because they got 4 guys behind them that's going to help them and that they trust. So, I think that's what makes us good when we do that.
I agree. Well, if they're locking teams up, they're awfully hard to stop.
And KD, with his length, probably underrated as far as his defensive impact.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, DeJuan Wright is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. Then there's Hunter. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. Now here's Griffin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Mills passes to Griffin. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Brown against Schroeder. Now, here's Hunter. He's covered closely. That shot is off. Nets leading by 3. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Mann. And it's James Harden in for Patty Mills. Pass to Herter. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And Trae Young subbed in for Wright. Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Bruce Brown. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Steps back and fires. Young's shot is off. Nets leading by 5. Harris looking it over. In the corner, Irving with it. Shoots over Melton. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Hunter against Harris. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
That one misses for Hunter.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Now here is Harris. 7 points in the game. Pass to Harden. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his second personal
And this
foul.
is Harden's specialty, one of the best in the league at drawing contact and yet still able to convert. And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately,
One shot.
his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
One shot.
Free throw good from Harden. And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
Here's Harris. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Hawks trail by 6. Rebounded by the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Offensive rebound. The three from Harden. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
We're so used to seeing Harden pull up off the dribble, but he's not going to turn down a chance to get off that catch-and-shoot jumper if it's there.
Now, here's Okongwu. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Irving surveying the floor. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Claxton, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
That free throw good from Young.
Averaging about 30 points and 9 assists per game during his second season. Trae Young was named an All-Star in 2020, solidifying himself as a franchise player.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Nets. And so Young nails them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now here's Harden. He's got 11. Outside, KD. From deep three-point range. Bogdanovich against KD. Pass to Melton. Bogdanovich looking around. 5 on the clock to the left side wing. On its way from Young for 2. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
And just good at staying under control. Even when Young is under duress, he just keeps his composure.
Irving from long range. And the Nets, another 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The shot by KD. No good. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 10-point game. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. Driving inside. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Outside, KD. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And the Nets making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. Harden's shot is good.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
The Hawks trail by 11. The feed to Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Wants to get it to Melton and does.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
And here is Irving. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Harden finds KD. 3-pointer. No good on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way. Here's Young. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team third.
On defense, the Hawks. They trail by 7. Harden against Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden's shot is good.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Harden against Young. Over Aldridge. The pass to Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Harris. They get it back. Okongwu kicks to Melton. Knocks down the 3-ball. Melton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Stolen by Collins. Now here's Melton. Guarded by Harris. In the corner, Collins with it. Young looking around. Launches a 3. The rebound by KD.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harden dishes to Harris. Knocks it loose. Young with the steal. Here's Collins. Count that bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Nets lead.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters, and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive.
Take a
the
break.
ability to
Take a
make
break.
last-second adjustments.
shots.
And I mean that whether he's in the air, off his feet, or with his handle, his ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible.
First free throw is good.
What's incredible to me is Kyrie Irving at 6'3". Does he possess incredible eye-popping athleticism? No. But he can create his own shot anytime he wants, and his finishing ability is as good as it gets in the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Okongwu. Kevin Herter comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Milton. And it's DeLon Wright in for Trae Young.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Wright against Irving. Wright outside. Here's Collins. Trying to get open is Jang. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Collins.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Irving from long range hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Aldridge after the basket by Atlanta. And here's Johnson outside, and Wright pulls it down. And it's Wright with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 5-point game.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Now here's Irving. He's got 10. There's a minute left in the first half of basketball. He dishes it to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Wright left side. Schroeder surveying the floor. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 7.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
Now, here's Brown. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
With the assist.
Nets leading by 4. Now Irving. Inside, Young with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now here's Harden. Takes the three, and it's sent back by Okongwu. Clock at 6 from outside the arc, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. On the wing, Melton. 7 points in the game. 6 to shoot over Harden. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Nets with the lead. Harris outside. He takes it in, and the shot is good. Harris has got 9 points.
When you drive to the cup, you do it with a purpose, and Joe Harris mixing up his attack right there.
Young passes to Collins, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now here is Irving. 10 points for him. Count it, good. 12 points for him.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Collins against KD. Collins in the post. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Both shots good from the stripe. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Durant after the miss from John Collins. Here's Claxton, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Claxton's got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Melton finds Young. Now Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer. All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the Nets making a change here as well. Mills, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Harden against Young. Harden outside. Passes it to Durant. From past the arc. And the rejection by Collins. Tries again. And it's Durant laying it in. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
Well, how about the persistence of KD? He knows he has the size and the reach to keep those possessions alive.
Pass to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the inside. Here's Harris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 11.
Nice to see Joe Harris add this to his game. We know he's a dangerous shooter, but go ahead and mix it up on the interior.
Now, here's Okongwu. Tight defense on him. Fires from 14. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden the pass to Mills. Harden outside. Pass to Claxton. Out to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Feeds it to Collins. A rebound by the Nets. KD's got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, Harden. Back to Mills. Over Collins. Shots good by Mills. And the Nets lead by 5.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Young with the ball. 11 points in the game. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for John Collins. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Durant. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 7. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they get it back. And he comes up with the deuce. Nets leading by 3. To the right side. Harden outside. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's Hunter on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. Young against Harden. Here's the 3. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And on the offensive end, Harden can be such a monster. So far, he's had little trouble finding his shots.
Now, here is Young. He's got 11. And there's the pass to Okongwu. Now, Hunter, defended by Griffin. Shot clock at 6. And Hunter, here we go, uses the glass to finish the layup. Hunter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Harden, 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now, here is Young. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. Young against Harden. Young outside. Passes it to Huerter. It's blocked, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
So for the Hawks, Gorgie Dang comes in for Okongwu, and it's Wright in for Young. And then for Brooklyn, Johnson, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Mann comes in for Harris, and it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Here's Mann. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
And he makes the first. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Schroeder. 7 points in the game. Pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Herter. And a miss there on the triple.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Brown finds Aldridge. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Schroeder. Rebound by Chang. Chang's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bounce pass Schroeder. It's stolen by Johnson. On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Schroeder. Brown, good. Brown's got 6 points.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Wright looking around. Dishes it to Schroeder. Pass to Herter. The shot from the low post is good. Herter's got his second bucket. And it's Mills with the ball for the Nets. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Collins checked in for Gorgie Dang. And the Nets also making a change. Durant's checked in. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They lead by 4. And the pass to Mann. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. KD's shot is off.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Wright.
You have to account for DeLon Wright at the cup. This guy has good size at his position.
Durant kicks to Aldridge. Up top, Mills. Over Wright. Mills can't hit.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Herter passes to Wright, and here's Collins. The dish to Hunter for the tie, and it's sent back by KD. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Collins. No good. That would have tied it. Brooklyn's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. This is a demand. Here's the floater. Aldridge trying to break free. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 6.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Collins. Over Aldridge. And there's Collins on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. Durant against Hunter. Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. Fires for 3. Doesn't go that time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets out in front. They're up by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Hunter. DeJuan Wright is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Durant against Hunter. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
It's deflected.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The shot's good. Brown making the play. And 12 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Schroeder outside. Here's Bogdanovich for 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
From 12 feet out. With the second effort, a shot's good from Claxton. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. The Hawks trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Hunter. Schroeder dishes to Wright. Shoots over Brown. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And the Nets with possession. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Back to Irving. for three. Here's Claxton. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Wright. And then for Brooklyn, Joe Harris is checked in for Terrence Mann. And it's Harden in for Brown. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Tell me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Schroeder to the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 5 here tonight.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Here's Claxton.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Out to the wing. Collins kicks it over to Schroeder. Okongwu, the pass to Collins. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Obviously more of a shooter than a dunker, but Harris showing some verticality to his game.
Harden against Schroeder. Now the pass to Melton. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Stolen away. KD with it. Okongwu covering. Shot from 12. The offensive rebound. Claxton powered down with both hands.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Now here's Harden. Back to Harris. Harden right side. Three-pointer. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
Brooklyn ball.
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Trae Young.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. He feeds it to Okongwu. Poked loose and stolen by Kyrie Irving. The finish. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, talk about a one-man show. Irving makes a play with the defense and converts with his offense.
Now, here's Okongwu. Looking for Young. He gets it there. They need this. The rebound by Harden. Nets leading by 19. Harris kicks to Harden. Passes it to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And so it's Bogdanović who brings up the ball for Atlanta. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
James Harden.
Harden, that's good.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstances.
Now, here is Young. Here's Okongwu. And Durant sends it back. To the inside. The tray. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Outside Bogdanović. To the paint. Outside Collins. Just 4 to shoot. Young from outside. Rebounded by the Nets. KD's got 11 rebounds in the game. Claxton the pass to KD. Over Bogdanović. KD's shot is good. KD's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, don't let Kevin Durant get comfortable from the mid-range because that is money in the bank.
Elton kicks to Bogdanović. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
And it goes down 2 points. Harden's got 25 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Young against Harden. Inside. Shoots a fader. Bogdanović, no luck. Nets leading by 23. Harden outside. Back to Durant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Young. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. James Johnson's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Joe Harris. Thomas checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden.
One shot.
That's good from Durant.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Melton. High arcing shot. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Brown. Here's Bembry. And he banks in the layup.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And there's the feed to Okongwu. The shot's good.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Durant against Collins. Yes, that goes in.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Just so full of confidence. This guy knows he's at the top of his game. Kevin Durant excels cashing in from right there.
Now, here's Collins. It's hauled in by Brown. And here is Thomas.
2 minutes.
Stolen by Collins. Going inside. Makes it off the glass. Collins has got 21.
And driving in, Collins stays flexible, able to make any adjustment need be to beat the contact.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. And it's good, 2 points.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the Nets making a change here as well. Griffin's checked in. That's good from Thomas. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago, the Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Brown.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
Here's Thomas, following the basket by Cam Reddish. Thomas dishes to Brown. Back to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Griffin trying to get open. Thomas, that's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Nets. A shot by Reddish, no good. 17 seconds left in the game. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Now Brown. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game, I'm trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attack it. You know, I love playing the game of basketball. I love, being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. You know, it takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm going to just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.